Hello friends, today we are diving into the fascinating story of one of America's most famous criminal duos, Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow. But this is not just a crime story, it's a story of passion, adventure, and mystery that will captivate you. Amidst the despair of the 1930s, Bonnie and Clyde's mad love led them on a path of lawlessness and danger. They were a force of nature, robbing banks, eluding the authorities, and capturing the imagination of the entire nation. But behind the headlines and chaos lies a fascinating mystery. What motivated this young couple to defy social norms and embark on a life of crime? What secrets were they hiding from the world? From daring escapes to narrow escape routes. Every chapter of Bonnie and Clyde's story is full of tension and heartache. But amidst the chaos, their true love for each other shines through, making them America's most tragic and compelling anti-heroes. As the law tightened its grip, Bonnie and Clyde's escapades came to a terrible end. Betrayal and cruelty marked their final chapter, forever cementing their place in history. But even after their death, the legend of Bonnie and Clyde lives on, their story immortalized in songs, films, and our collective imagination. A chance meeting. It all began when Bonnie Parker, a small-town waitress with big dreams, crossed paths with Clyde Barrow, a charismatic and daring young man with a criminal record. Little did they know that fate would intertwine their lives, setting the stage for an epic saga. In that fleeting moment, a spark was lit that bound them in a love that would change their lives forever. And a love in the midst of crime. As Bonnie and Clyde's love blossomed amidst the chaos of the Great Depression, they found solace in each other's company. United by a thirst for adventure, they embarked on a thrilling criminal journey, leaving behind a trail of robberies and daring escapes. The world may have seen them as ruthless criminals, but in each other's arms they discovered an unbreakable bond that defied all odds. Their love was both a source of strength and vulnerability, pushing them to push the boundaries of what they thought was possible. But as their fame grew, so did the mystery surrounding their true motives. What made them choose a life of crime, and was there more to their story than meets the eye? Ruthless crimes are solved. The audacity of Bonnie and Clyde knew no bounds. Armed to the teeth, they formed a formidable gang that struck fear into the hearts of law enforcement across the country. Bank robberies, shootouts, and narrow escapes became their way of life as they outsmarted the authorities at every turn, earning themselves infamy and a place on the FBI's most wanted list. Their criminal exploits were nothing short of spectacular, mesmerizing the nation and fueling the mystique that surrounded their dangerous journey. Behind the allure and bravado, questions remained. What motivated them to become outlaws? Was it a desire for freedom or a response to social injustice? While the media portrayed them as ruthless criminals, others saw them as modern-day Robin Hoods, challenging the oppressive forces of their time. The lines between good and evil have blurred, and the cost of their actions weighs heavily on the hearts of Bonnie and Clyde. However, they could not avoid the path they had chosen. There was no turning back for Bonnie and Clyde. A media sensation, sordid. The media couldn't get enough of Bonnie and Clyde. The newspapers sensationalized their crimes, turning them into underworld legends. The public's fascination with their story skyrocketed as Bonnie and Clyde became household names. For some, the exploits of Bonnie and Clyde, folk heroes, were a rebellion against a society devastated by the Great Depression. Despite their violent actions, their charisma and daring captured the nation's imagination, elevating them to an almost mythical status. Rogue, Sumpercent, and dominated popular culture, inspiring countless books, songs, and Hollywood films that romanticized their criminal escapades. But the attention came at a price. The constant pressure of the hunt took its toll on Bonnie and Clyde's emotional state. In the midst of the chaos, they sought solace in each other, their love becoming both a protection and a burden. Tensions boiled over within the gang. Cracks began to appear, leading to unpredictable consequences. Unraveling the mysteries. Beneath the glamorous facade of their criminal escapades, Bonnie and Clyde hid dark secrets. Behind the daring robberies and frantic chases, Bonnie and Clyde were complex individuals with hopes, fears, and dreams. They longed for a different future, But the grip of their criminal empire proved difficult to break free from. Their crimes have left a trail of destruction, forever changing the lives of those who crossed their paths, pursued by law enforcement, with a price on their heads. They lived in a state of constant fear, never knowing who to trust. In the midst of chaos, they struggled with the consequences of their choices, wondering if their fate had been sealed from the start. As the persecution intensified, secrets were revealed, and their story reached its heartbreaking conclusion. In the end, the legend of Bonnie and Clyde lives on, not only as notorious criminals, but also as flawed and mysterious figures whose story continues to fascinate and mystify us. As we come to the end of this fascinating journey, we hope you have a deeper understanding of the lives of Bonnie and Clyde, their love, their crimes, and their enigmatic personalities. They were more than just criminals. They were complex individuals whose story continues to fascinate and mystify us. Their love for each other drove them to commit daring acts, challenging the norms of their time. Ultimately, their story serves as a reminder of the complexity of human nature and the choices we make in the face of adversity. Thank you for joining us on this historic adventure. If you have enjoyed this exciting journey, don't forget to click the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Voiceover. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories. Until next time, keep exploring the past with us.